I'm not going to mince words here. This has been a nightmare. I've been dealing with a battle I had no idea I was going to have to deal with. But I'm here now, and I want to report on it. So, to put things, I'm going to brush on a lot of things that require a lot of details because things have gotten so complex. But I'm just going to simplify things in a way that can be understood, even if you don't have that intimate an understanding of the situation. Basically, I've been put on a high dose of pain meds because of a physical surgery that went wrong. This pain, I keep expecting it to go away, but it persists, and it may be a lifelong thing. I'm not quite sure. That also goes for bladder pain. The bladder lining is very delicate, and unfortunately it's been damaged over the years with dealing with chronic urinary tract infection. So, I mean, and as for the abdomen, like, you can really see it poking out. So there's a reason for that. It's very difficult to get these medications prescribed, but they have, because the pain is legitimate. That being said, I have reached a point where, look, I'm used to dealing with a lot of pain. It has gone down enough so that even though pain will be a part of my life, I felt comfortable getting off the meds. Now, I've done this so many times in the past and always was successful. So I was shocked, and this is where the whole called unexpected battle I mentioned earlier comes in, at how hard things were. As in, like, I couldn't make it 2 days. I kept telling myself after initially I was like, whoa, like, I can't believe how intense this was, is to just make it as long as I can go, and then take the medication or take 7-OH, which is basically a substitute that works just as well. And I was shocked at how just in 24 hours how extreme things are. My pain would quadruple. I get restlessness and restless legs that really can't be described unless you've experienced it, with how intense it is, and every other horrible symptom under the sun. Now, I say all of that because between this video and now, I've been really fighting a battle against this, and it hasn't been pretty. I've been very disappointed in myself. Ironically, like, I would just kind of get depressed and give up on everything when I would fail to live up to my standards of getting off this stuff and dealing with pain. Went to detox, ended up coming out of there with a higher tolerance than before. Wasn't successful. Finally, though, and that's why I made this video, my health it's been rocky, but it's way better than it has been, and it's better than I could have imagined just a year and a half ago, let's say. And I've been on a taper using a 7-OH, which has been a godsend. It's the only way I've been able to figure things out and actually reduce my dosage. I did reduce my dosage a lot from when I started this journey, but that's just from just brutally forcing myself to go through the withdrawal for a long time. I've never been able to taper before. Finally, I think I actually am. And I know I mentioned tapering in the past, and like, it's been a back and forth thing because it's something that is just a very, very difficult situation. It's just one of those things where there's just so many things involved in my personal life. It's a mess, and everything is just piling on, where it truly feels like a nightmare, a daily nightmare. So things have stabilized. I've been reducing my dose. I've been sticking to my health protocol, and things have been good. Things are bad right now because I actually got COVID, so that didn't help things. But and also a detox, I accidentally ingested wheat, which sent me back big time. But like I said, you see, there's all these details I'm just throwing out. I hope that I'm still articulating myself in that you understand. Look, let's just put. I'm fighting really hard and I'm trying to figure things out, and it looks like I actually have. I'm making this video now because I'm finally figuring out a way to be successful and move forward, and that was a very, very difficult battle. But I'm moving forward, and I'm seeing so many people root for me that I've really been trying to just shake myself out of the depression, but the people that are coming to me during this nightmare, that are there for me, has really been that difference that has really pushed me forward and allowed the attrition of years of dealing with this health battle to fall away, so that I can wake up every day determined, because I know that people truly love me and truly want me to succeed, and I just want to do everything I can to make this a success. So it truly has been so hard, and it's really hard for me to open up fully about just how difficult it is, and it's hard for me to talk about. But I'm telling you, I have been fighting a battle that seems next to impossible, and I'm making this video now because I made progress, and because I owe it to people that have supported me to keep going and to do things properly. And that's my pledge. I'm going to do things properly. Now I have big news for the website. I'm going to discuss that in my next video. But I'm finally able to give you an update. I know it's been a long time. I literally thought it was going to be 5 days where I would just cold turkey come off this stuff, but you know, it is what it is. And it takes however long it takes, as long as I'm, out of it at the end of the day. I truly feel blessed to speak to you, and I am so grateful for everyone that has provided support. So I'm going to keep going, and much love. Thank you for listening.